What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome back to Elsword. Now, we have covered this game in the past, but today's video is brought to you by KOG Games. Now, if you do like what you see and you want to support the developers for supporting FG, check out my referral link in the description below. It'll get you all set up with Elsword. Now, on to this video. What has changed about this game since I last covered it? That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. Now, the first and most prominent thing is that all 12 classes have all 3 of their job changes available. Now, if you remember, each character class basically has 3 pathways that you can go through, and now each of those paths all have their 3rd job change available. So I'll go through kind of a couple of here so you can kind of see what they look like. Of course, Elsword is very anime inspired, as you can plainly see. Everything looks really high quality. Give you a few views at a few more of these here. This is the character that I typically main when I play this game. There's Raven there with the claw going. We might as well go through a few more of these here so you can kind of get an idea of what the artwork looks like. Very, very cool. So all 12 classes are accounted for. So no matter who you play, you have your 3rd job change available for each pathway there. Very cool. So let's jump into the game itself. So just in case you've never played Elsword and you're kind of wondering how the gameplay looks and how the gameplay feels, I'll show you that in 1 second. So here we are inside of my guild house, the Laffy Taffy guild house to be exact. And this kind of gives you a feel of what it's like to play Elsword. It is a side-scrolling brawler, so you can go left to right, you can jump, you can double jump inside dungeons. At the very bottom of your screen, you see all of my little hotkeyed abilities. But before we talk about combat, I want to show you what has changed about the skill system since we last visited Elsword. Now, go ahead and press K, and as you can see, all of the skills no longer have skill point allocations. Now, if you remember back in the day, you would have a skill like backstep, and you would actually have to pump skill points in this skill. Now, the adverse effect to that would be, let's say you really like backstep, you pump a bunch of points into it, but then you neglect barbecue. Well, you still have to use barbecue, but now it's just weak for no reason. That skill system is completely gone. Now, all of your skills just basically scale off your level, which I prefer so much more. Like, if I want to switch up combat, use backstep, use barbecue, switch to rising shot, I should be able to do that without kind of nerfing myself because I didn't put skill points all over the place. And when it really comes to skill point systems, they're always like a master template. There's always like a perfect min-max scenario anyway. So for most people, for most players that play games like this is just a superior system in all respects of the word. So that is that. Now, let me show you what this looks like in action. What we're gonna do, jump over here to a dungeon. I'm just gonna go ahead and start by myself. You can also find party members and play with friends, but for the sake of this video, let's just jump in there solo dolo. All right, so let me show you what combat's like. So on my Z key, I have a melee attack, pretty straightforward. On my X key, I have my range, and I'm actually gonna switch to different weapons so you can see it a little better. So that is that. As you can see, the game does give you some contextual clues on what combos you can do. So once again, if I go Z, 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 and then switch to X, she'll throw a little grenade on the ground, or I can just do my basic Z, Z, Z combo. If I jump, there's different types of contextual clues on what combos I can do there as well. And that's pretty much for every single character class. So just in case you forget, or if you haven't played Elsword in a while, the game will help you remember which combos you can do. And as you can see, there are combos too when it comes to dashing as well. So that is the basic of the melee and ranged combat there. This particular character class has different weapons she can switch to on the fly. So I can use more of like a Magnum style dual pistol. I can switch again to kind of a little small pea shooter type pistol. And then I can switch again to a hand cannon. And I can, you know, like I said, I can use these abilities and use these different weapons any way I feel fit. It's mostly just about having fun and just killing people as stylish as you possibly can. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch it back to these right here. And I'll show you a few of my abilities. So if I press A, bring out a Gatling gun out of nowhere. Look at that, everybody died there. People I didn't even see. Kind of have that, that's my backstep shot. I have this little dashing attack here. Finishes it off with kind of like a death from above. And now I need to build up a little bit more mana before I can show you a few of the other abilities, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and finish these guys off. I'm gonna jump up here a little bit. Like I said, you can double jump once you're actually here in combat. There we go. And as you can see, little by little, I'll start regenerating some of my mana so I can actually do some of my other abilities as well. So I've gone ahead and cleared this little section here, and now I can move on to the next section. I'm gonna try to get this guy over here. Leave him a little bomb. See you later. Once again, I can switch weapons. And all of the different, there's 12 character classes in this game. And like I said, each one of them have 3 different job changes. So the variety when it comes to what you can do and the stylish and like going from melee to mages to people that use guns and all of those different things are very varied inside Elsword. So this is definitely one of the better lobby-based dungeon grinders on the market for sure. Back when I used to do my MMO top list, this game always made the list in some form or fashion. There we go. All right, time to use my favorite ability, barbecue. See you later. Easy win, easy life. And then once this guy is dead, that should clear it out. So move on to the next side. And like I said, you can do this with parties as well. So if you do have any friends that you want to kind of jump into the game with, you can absolutely do that. And it gets really crazy when you have several characters on the screen, just kind of doing all of their insane character attacks. It's pretty cool. Especially that one. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Well, you got this little shield going on there? What's going on there, buddy? Leave that bomb there for you. And like I said, you can. It reminds me of games like Bayonetta and Devil May Cry, where you can really, it's all about your style. Like, you can fight these things any way you see fit. You can be really basic like I am, or you can really, like I said, kind of get really stylish on it and kill these people any way you want. Like, I have no real reason, and I'm a noob, but I have no real reason to switch my guns, but I can do it just because I feel like it. Alright, I think I'm almost to the boss encounter here. Pretty close. Whoops. How about you shoot the other way, FG? How about that? How about that, FG? I'm actually kind of low in HP here a little bit. Alright. Moving on over. Look at that. Very cool 3D effect there as we go down. So it's not just completely side-scrolling. It's like a 2.5D. Let me knock this door down here. Give it a second to load. And here we are fighting Wally number 8. So I need to get barbecue online because that's like one of my best abilities here. Alright, so he has 2 life bars, and I kind of whipped that attack, so once again, noob on my behalf. I'll switch weapons just because. Now, one thing that they have been really advertising is the fact that, and I don't know if this game was ever truly pay to win, but the developers have come out and basically said the game is not pay to win, it's play to win. So a lot of things have changed in this last year when it comes to pay to win in lots of games. A lot of developers and a lot of publishers are trying to distance themselves away from pay to win types of mechanics. So it does really kind of mean quite a bit for the developer to call out pay to win by name and kind of being like, yo, that's not us. If you want to play a game that's fair, if you want to play a game where you play the game to become good, this is your game. Now, as you can see, I am not good at the game. But that's okay. Oh no! Don't kill me, don't kill me. Don't kill me on video. 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 I think he's about to do some type of... Yeah, I saw that coming. I saw that coming. Even though I still got hit by it. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good, I'm good, don't worry. Look at this, boom, pop the health potion. I just had to see which button it was binded to. Alright, we should be good, we should be good. That's what I get, man. I'm trying to do commentary and play at the same time, so you can't judge me based off of that. Somehow I still got an S because, you know, the game knows pro when it sees it. Trust me.
Where were you during the battle?
And there you go. So we'll go ahead and exit out. And there you have it. That is Elsword in a nutshell. And there's a little bit of cinematics as well. I think there's actually an anime of this on YouTube that you can watch for free too. So if you want to kind of get more, you know, engrossed in the actual story, you can definitely check it out on YouTube. What is going on? YouTube. That is so anime tropish. Of course, he gets away to fight him another day. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So hopefully this gives you an idea of what it's like to play Elsword. This is a game that has gone through a lot of quality of life changes and updates over the years. So if you're looking for a lobby-based dungeon grinder type of game, a 2D side-scrolling brawler, whatever you want to call this genre, definitely check out Elsword, because it definitely is one of the longest lasting and one of the most premier versions of this type of game. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Once again, my name is FG3000. This is Elsword. This is actually the main town here as well. So if you want to kind of look around the town, go downwards here. Kind of look at all the other people that are in the town there. You kind of see what they look like. Of course, there's costumes as well, so you can set yourself apart. But here is the main town. So, like I was saying, my name is FG3000. This is a look at Elsword. Once again, thank you to KOG Games for sponsoring this video. Like I said, if you do like what you've seen, you want to check the game out, check out my referral link in the description below, and that'll get you all set up and ready to roll. I didn't show this, but there is an outworld as well. So it's not just dungeon running. You can also fight outside in the actual outside world as well. But I've showed that off in a previous video before, so you guys know. You guys know. Who's this guy? Oh, you better keep on running. Your name was Red. I have a strict rule. If you're red, you're dead. So, you know, you're lucky. You're lucky. Anyway, guys, I'm out, and I will see you guys next video. Later.